Hey guys, it's me, Cusa, Alex, whatever the fuck you want to call me, I don't care. I'm back with another unbiased music review, and today we're doing the Showcase by Embis. Woo, yeah, the Showcase. Yeah, you guys probably don't know what the fuck that is. Don't worry, I'll get you up to speed. This album, with this album, I feel like Embis really took his time to make sure what he was shipping out in the end really fit his desires for a first official project. I was told this took around 2 years to write, record, finalize, produce, blah blah blah. So going into it, I did have a bar set somewhat, and I was a lot more relaxed with my opinion on this compared to Call Me If You Get Lost and shit like that. Because I haven't really heard much of Embis at the time of this recording. This is really the perfect chance for anyone to just listen to his music, since this is like the definitive Embis introduction in terms of skill and just the start of his dope discography. With that being said, for the length that it is, I really liked it. I'm glad it's shorter because I feel like if he stretched it further, it would lose some of the quality, so props to Embis for that. I do feel like a few features would have made sense for the complete project, since it's a little dry with just Embis rapping over a track for 1 minute, where a feature artist could maybe fill in the gaps without losing said quality. But I know this album is really personal for him, so I'd rather have him feel comfortable with what he's making instead of listening to what other people have to say on his record. I did have a verse on Occultatum, I don't know how the fuck to say it, but it was cut, which I completely agree with after seeing the album in full. I was going on about my own opinions and views in my own style that didn't exactly line up with what Embis was going for, and at the end of the day, it came out better than what it would have sounded like with my feature. But from the inside, we spit lines worse every day. Doesn't mean we're gonna pull out the AK. Your rhymes offend lives, so save it, make way. You read one bar, then we the KK. I just say HA, then vacate. As I'm trying to still hone my skills as a rapper, but, you know, I digress. In terms of songs themselves, I really liked some, and I thought a few were just okay, but the okay ones were still fire. Don't get me wrong, because after hearing mostly below average underground rappers for a while, it's nice to hear someone who can actually fucking rap for a change.
I'm saving the show when I'm feeling incredible. Cut in the gut with a switchblade. Which way you gonna run when I spit plain, spit game insane? Cause I sensei, tell me well the study brushes are. Which makes me get paid, but tame now. Rip page to the page when you rip page to the page.
The song Words Don't Matter is probably my favorite aside from The Test, but more on that one later. Words Don't Matter really caught my attention because this beat was hard hitting and the hook was somehow really fucking catchy. And this is just one of those crazy listen to because it's sporadic and wacky type of songs, you know? The intro song titled The Showcase, whoa, was very strange to say the least. It made me feel like the album had an overall theme going, but I don't really see a theme there. The cover made me feel like it was meant to have some kind of theme too. It looks dope, but it's just a cover, so I don't fucking care. Empty Clip has been out for a minute. I haven't really gotten a lot of thought on it until now, but I can safely say that it's amazing. Embis does not disappoint with lyrical ability and flows and shit. I won't talk about that very much because it's all fantastic. His flows and stuff, I don't really need to say much because it's all fucking great. Golden League is probably the weakest track in my opinion, as it's, to my understanding, focused on the impacts of modern hip-hop and the current generation of what mainstream rappers are appealing to. I fuck with this song, but it's a little dated in terms of the topic in my opinion, because what he says is mostly a dead argument from my knowledge about how they're sipping lean and they'll never be like Tupac and Biggie, which is true, but if I went and said that on a record, I get slammed for trying to act all defensive of old hip-hop like, back in my day, you know? The Test really finalizes the project, because this one's a little more personal, and I feel as if the listener forms a bit of a connection and maybe relate to what he's saying, but I don't have much other to say than this one really hit hard. Fucking great song. Probably my favorite on the album. I can't really pin down any overall flaws with the project, but the wow skit was a little... I don't know if it was meant to be funny. I couldn't keep a straight face.
Wow. He is like, wow. Is he like interested in signing like a record label? Because I mean, he would be hot for it.
So sorry. I don't know if it's the acting, but you know, it felt a little out of place, but it's a skit, so it doesn't really matter for the overall score. The production is outstanding. That's one safe bet I can take, is that the production is very professional. It works super well with Embis' style. And, you know, it's just a fucking, the producer that was on this, he chose fucking the right beats, man. The length overall is perfect for a review of this nature, because I can retain everything without having to go back and forth and back and forth. And it's fairly compact, so that's a fucking W right there. One problem I did notice with a lot of Embis' stuff is the way he actually delivers the lines, but I know sometimes he can't exactly fucking avoid that. So I'm just saying how it is. I'm trying to find reasons to like criticize it. So this is what I got. All right. Not anything major I found to be problematic besides the delivery, because sometimes I'd have to go back and listen carefully, but I don't take that the wrong way, because that's just how it is. That's just his style, and I respect that. The bonus tracks are nothing special either, but the freestyle at the end was fucking hilarious. I love to see him cut loose like that, so fucking 10 points to Gryffindor. You made me laugh.
Oh fuck yeah, that's so dumb. Don't run, gotta last.
Did I hear that right?
Oh fuck yeah, that's so dumb.
I don't know what's more memeable, that or my fucking haircut. If I had to give this an overall rating, considering length and all that shit, I'd give it 8.3 out of 10. Because I fuck with this project. Embis really showed his capability and what he wanted people to hear from his debut mixtape. I fucking loved it. Keep up the dope work, and I can't wait for whatever the fuck he's got next. Thank you for listening. Link in the description. Goodbye.
Embis got a flow that's otherworldly. Spit sick shit now, got your mother hurling. And the wig slit now, got your fuckers burning. Got a thick bitch, yeah, I think her name is Pearly. Embis got a flow that's otherworldly. Spit sick shit now, got your mother hurling. And the wig slit now, got your fuckers burning. Got a thick bitch, yeah, I think her name is Pearly.
Leslie.